Wow, we've heard it all. We've been inspired, we've been motivated, we've been challenged. But now what are we going to do with all of this? Can we really be different? Can we do something extraordinary out of something very, very ordinary? Sand running through your fingers implies that the opportunity is slipping away. Building on sand is never a good thing in construction. So how did I wind up making a career out of tossing sand around on a light table? But I also love telling stories. And as a kid, I would draw my own comic books. But you know, I was afraid that I could never make it as an artist. So I wound up going into advertising. I opened my own advertising agency, and at the beginning, I loved it. I got to be a part of the creative process. But after 18 years, my agency had grown, and had grown to the point where all I was doing was administrating. And so the stress of running a business I no longer enjoyed, and my creative spark had gone out. And with it, the joy of living. So finally, I sold my business, but I really didn't know what I was going to do. I wanted to tell stories using my art. I wanted to tell those epic stories that would change people's lives. I wanted to make a difference. Who in the world is making a living doing sand stories? It's a very comforting thing to have a regular paycheck, and the thought of jumping off the cliff and trying something brand new was really scary. I mean, I didn't know anybody that was making a living with sand stories or a sand artist. I didn't even know any sand artists. So I finally decided to give it a try. You can call it a leap of faith or just unadulterated lunacy, I don't know. But I was going to fulfill a lifelong dream of telling stories with art. Has it been hard work? Of course. Has it been risky? Obviously. At times it's been exhilarating, and at times it's been terrifying. But I want you to know that common, ordinary sand has taken me to places that I never would have dreamed that I would ever go. So here's the question. What is lying around you that could rejuvenate your career? So what's in your head? What have you heard this week that's just right for you? Are you standing on the high dive with fear gluing your feet to the diving board? Has the elevator door opened and you're wondering whether you should get on and ride it to the penthouse? Did that life-changing idea that just struck you in the middle of the night, but in the light of day, you looked at your notes and you thought it was too crazy? When that light turns on, when the door opens, when the right person sits beside you on the airplane, if you don't step forward, if you don't do something, say something, sign the paper, take the plunge, I can guarantee one thing. I can't guarantee that it's going to succeed. I can't even promise that it's going to be easy. It might even take or cost you everything that you have. But I can guarantee you one thing. That if you don't try it, you'll never know. Now never happens again. Life doesn't go backward. Adventures don't come to the faint-hearted. Put in the work. Take a deep breath. Embrace the risk, and then jump!